And to bring it up here on YouTube. And let me bring you guys up on this phone as well. Go ahead and start looking at the colors here. Um, I was having the paper hold down because of the cats. Um, yeah, there we go. Let's see. I gotta make sure the volume is off over here too. Like that. Um, where is the? Hold on, I'm setting it up on YouTube, guys. Give me just 1 second, okay? There we go. Just 1 second, okay? Let's see. Okay, let me bring in all chats. Okay. Um, and it looks good on YouTube. Looks good over here. Good morning, everyone. I'm multi-streaming this morning, or multi-broadcasting. Um, so I'm doing here and YouTube. So bear with me while I. Hey, Vixie! Hi, honey. How you doing? I'm when I talk to people, you're probably gonna hear me say names because they're over here on YouTube, and YouTube we're over here and whatnot. So hello, everyone. Everyone say hello to everyone. All right, let me do. I got to bring this up over here on this phone. Good morning. Happy New Year to you. How you doing, my lovey? Long time no see. How was your Christmas? Let me see. Let me open. Um, Peaceful. It was yeah, it was quiet and peaceful this year. It was the Grands are down in Florida now, and I lost the house. So I mean, a lot has happened since what 3 months ago, 4 months ago, since well, no, it might have been even longer since I did that last stream for YouTube where I did the mixed media piece. Um, Let me just make sure my volume is all the way down here. Okay, it looks good. Everything looks good. Hello, hello, Kerfluff. Welcome in. Good morning. We're gonna try to do a little art this morning, and I figure why not turn on the camera? Bear love, hello. Okay. All right. All right, let's get to rocking. Hi, Auntie's Treasures. Are you gonna be here a minute? Do you want to wear a shirt? Hey, Mr. Emmy. Good morning, everyone. I don't know how let's see. Because I got my good phone up there. I got the old phone over there, and I can't download the Whatnot app over there, so I have to put my good phone up there. So before I sit down, I need to see if I'm doing anything with her. Okay, she'll let me know. Auntie's Treasures, good morning. If you're there, dear, let me know, and you if you want to wear a shirt, I'll mod you. All right. Okay. Um, yeah. Okay, now I can't sit that way. Got it. It's been a while. I changed my desk around since I moved into the house. Oh, I think I told you guys. I think I did tell you guys that because I did do the mixed media stream, and you guys, I did talk about the house. Um, why am I getting a glare? Hello. Okay. Okay, it's just that. All right. This is yes. It can, Vixie. It can. All right. So collectively, between the two platforms we need to pick three colors that we want to use today. So And if you probably maybe that'd be better. Maybe it's too far. If it's too, might be too far for YouTube. I don't know. If it's too far, you guys, let me see. Okay, that's a bit better for YouTube as far as that little writing and, and that. So trying to, I can see everybody and everything. Let's pick three colors, people. What are we feeling this morning? Take your time. No rush. It's got to be very. It's all intuitive. So, Vixie, come on. You always have an opinion. Nobody wants to play. Y'all gonna make me pick the colors? That's no fun. Come on. It's something we're doing together now. Gabriel, good morning. Thank you. Hello, Alan. Vixie says turquoise. Okay. Kind of figured that might be one of your choices. My teal loving friend. Just raised her hand. Uh, all right. Since y'all gonna make me pick. Oh, this is not cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I might slightly turn the board. Um, can I? Should I turn you guys this way if I'm gonna turn the board? Hold on, I'm just finalizing because I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I'm just gonna. I know. All right, so we're gonna get our paper and why you well you guys are maybe still making decisions on the colors. Come on, pick your favorite colors. You could even say pink if you want, or blue, or I don't know, whatever your favorite colors are. Why did I didn't have it open that outside. Okay, I was just checking. I thought this paper was open already. But if this is not mixed media paper, is it? No. Okay. All right, fine. I'm gonna pick the colors. Let's see. We want teal. The teal has a little bit of white in it because it's cobalt teal. Um, so keeping that in mind, you don't want to get too muddy with your colors. Yeah, but I can make the gray. You know, I like to make my own neutrals because I don't keep those on my palette, so I'm not worried about the gray. Thinking maybe um I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm looking and thinking. This is always the hard part is picking the colors to play with. Some people they have the colors and they just don't know what to paint. No, you stay off my watercolor paper, sir. No. No, sir. No putty tats on the watercolor paper around here. Yeah, you can't play with mommy's watercolor paper. You know that. Oh, why did I do that side? And it's quiet this morning, so and you know me, I'm just gonna sit here and gab about what I'm doing or gab a whole lot about nothing. Oops, that's what is I'm out of my normal tape. Oh, and that reminds me. I want painting. Oh, so sad. Okay, what is with this? Oh, the paper is too wonky. That's why I'm getting a wonkadonk line. All right. This is where when you're because they got this. I must have grabbed the other pad, which hasn't been. I haven't broken it yet, so probably what it was. We got a bigger line over here. No big deal. No big deal. Nobody's saying nothing. Okay, back to talking to myself. That's okay. I know not everybody's up in this. And you know what? But see, I'm chronic insomnia and I haven't been asleep yet since yesterday. And I only slept a couple hours yesterday. So that's the kind of fuel I'm running on today. Um, but I am half a zombie, so I don't know how. Oh, this is way too small, Shauna. I am half a zombie, so I don't know how awake I'm going to be or sound for a while. My body hasn't woken up yet. Oh, no, I take that back. I did get an hour this morning. Mm, all right. So this tape is wonkadonk. I can see. What the hell did I do here? See, I hate using this tape, this athletic tape, because it's so stretchy. It's not, I ran out of my normal stuff. And not, and this painting may not even turned out, so I'm not sure why I'm fussing over it so much. But, because if it does, then, you know, um, I'm really OCD when it comes to certain things. If you've been following me long enough, you know. Right, Pixie? Right, Mike? All right, let's try this again. Mike's over here in whatnot land. He's probably laughing at me. Him, or if Renee's in the clouds, or any of my other mod peeps are in the clouds yet. I'm not watching who's coming in the room. The nice thing about whatnot is you can see who comes in your room, and I can say hi to everyone. Good morning, everyone. Queenie and Jean and Jack. And you can do the same thing on YouTube, but only if they talk, right? So, all right. We are going to go with what our brushes, what our watercolors. Where's my spray bottle? I don't know what is with all you cats acting like this is some sort of like the morning lair or something today. Like, what is with you? Weirdos. Like, go play or something. Go be putty cat. Somewhere else, preferably at the moment. um, okay, I'm thinking cobalt. Did painting a couple paintings recently with violets. All three of these shades. So I think I want to give my eyes a rest from violet or purples, unless they mix on by themselves on the paper, which I'm fine with. Um, could go with a nice, could go with a nice, could go with like a umber violet. That might be nice. But with that brown and the white and the cobalt, we're definitely gonna get a chocolate milk. And I'm really not in for a chocolate milk color at the moment. What if maybe we'll go dark and maybe we'll go moon glow. Hmm. I'd go green gold, but green gold's such a pusher that it'll push that white out of the cobalt, and we'll get more of a No, this is straight up watercolor. This is all professional grade watercolors. Yeah, if you guys have any questions over in Whatnot Land, don't be shy. Don't be quiet if you're new to my room. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with what am I feeling? See, part of it is a feeling for me. Um, Maybe I will go with the moon glow. Or do I want to go more in the greens? Maybe we go cobalt, undersea. Let's see what. Oh, that's a good idea. I could do that. This one's very potent. This is Mission Gold. And they're very, very vibrant. Um, they got a lot of pigment in them. So keep that in mind if you're new to watercolors. Okay. I um I'm thinking that's maybe where the moon glow will get a little bit of purple out of it. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go more on the blue side today. Maybe keep it a little bit more. I mean, I could go the blue indigo, which I love this color, but I think I'll just play with the mission gold today. We'll see what happens. No promises. Thank you, Cyan, for pitching in your valued opinion. Now, get this out of my way. I need a paper towel. One moment. Hey, Touche. Good morning. Yeah, we are multi-platform streaming today. So if you hear me talk to people you're not seeing in chat or whatnot, that's why. Um, all right. Um, Let me clean up my. Oh, I hate. Let me get. I'm gonna make me a clean spot. Where's my spray? Clean up this mess. Mm. I always like to have at least one tiny area um, that I can always grab and mix into. It doesn't have to be big, but if I can make it bigger than smaller, I'm good with that too. Okay. All right. So this is an old crusty brush, so I use it specifically to grab out my watercolors. It doesn't eat up a lot of watercolors because it's not a super absorbent brush. It's got good bristles to get into my granulating and stone pigments, which are a little bit harder on your brushes and your professional watercolor brushes. You pay a lot for those, so save every brush stroke you can. I am an intuitive watercolor artist. I don't know what I'm painting, how I'm painting it. Um, right, Vixie? Right, Mike? It's all intuitive. All right. Let's get out some of our cobalt. We'll just bring some of that over here. Remember to pre-wet your watercolors. It does help get them, wakes them up and gets them moving. Especially again, if you're working with harder pigments like your stone pigments or that. Um, Now the cats are gonna fight, so that rumbling you hear in the background way over there in the other room, hey, Shay, is the cats having a whole lot of fun in the background. Um, so there's that. Now, again, this Mission Gold, I love Mission Gold, and M. Graham, and some Daniel Smith are my favorite. There's some other off pigments too, like there's a couple, American Journey in my palettes, and I know some of you have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay. But if you know pigments, then you know what I'm talking about. Um, yep, right. What are you doing, Shay? What's I forget where you're located. Are you on the Cali side of things? Cat hair. Always fun, you know. Oh, wait. Yep, cat hair. Always fun to find in the palette. Nice thing though is I went to this palette that's got the, it's one of these big huge palettes that's got the stay closed lid and everything. And they can't get into it now. Now it's just whenever falls on the table. Trying to go to sleep. Oh, did you have a show last night? How did it go? Did you just get done? What's the deal? Oh, you stayed up all night. Oh, well, good morning and good night. Maybe I'll get into the zone and stop yapping and put you to sleep. Just put the phone over there on the cradle and forget that I'm here and just listen to the soft tone of my voice. Not. Uh, you're doing a show now? Oh, you were up all night doing show. I'm confused. All right. So we got our colors. Let's just, and again, I don't plan any of this part. This is all intuitive. Let's make sure you guys are straight. We don't need to be, I mean, we know Shauna's a little bent to the one way or the other, but I own my crazy. And again, I'm gonna reach for my biggest brush at this point. Now, do I want to wet it? Um, hmm. Maybe I will wet it. Yeah, let's wet it. And if I don't like it after the first couple waves in the first round, then I'll change the paper and I'll do it differently. But oh no, I know, that's okay. I am not quite awake myself, so that's why I want to make sure that I was understanding you correctly, which is a good thing that I was. All right. Yes. No. Maybe I don't want it to mix so much. Maybe I want more white to show. These colors are beautiful, and the Daniel Smith Moon Glow is an amazing color. The variations and the pigments. You get a blue, you get a purple, you get a gray, you get a dark, and it's just a beautiful color to paint with. So when I paint with it, I try to make, depending on the other colors, I'm just trying to think how much I want to cover the paper. Do I want to leave more white showing? You know what? Let's just do it. We're just, again, intuitive. I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. This is kind of where I get into the zone a little bit. And again, we're just we're making sure our paper has an even sheen on it. You don't want a puddle. You just want a nice even sheen. That's gonna water's naturally gonna open up the paper fibers, the cotton fibers in the paper because it is 100% cotton, just like your shirts or your clothes when they get wet. Um, okay, let's you know what that I'll do. See that beautiful color? That's what I wanted you guys. See all the colors in that pigment. The different colors in that pigment is just amazing. It's one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. Oh, and that might happen periodically, because of the way I have to set up with all the different phones and everything. So apologize for that. This is not a light show. Although you will hear me talk about lights and darks. I know it looks like just one big blob, but that's okay. It's not gonna in a hot minute. Let that kind of sit there for a second. We're letting it think about itself. And all the pigments are dancing and mixing and mingling, and see we get a nice darker like this we'll get a nice darker blue variation out of it. Stop hitting the damn cord. What am I doing? What's the problem here? Oh, it's not taut enough. Is that what the problem is? Is that what your problem is, light? Nope. Hold on. Let me fix this. Sorry for the light show. Hey, Red. How you doing? You gonna be here a minute? You want to put a shirt on? Anybody, a Shay? If you want a shirt on too, you let me know. Um, sorry about the lighting, folks. I had to adjust and fix myself before I wreck myself. Okay, we're waiting. We're waiting for that. That you're gonna. Oh, we got a cat here. It's okay. We don't have to worry about fingerprints at this stage. Um, we're waiting for the gloss. We don't want it to dry. Like here is dry, so all our edges, but we want like this main core, like or your different core spots. If you're doing your triangular composition, you want them to remain a little bit wet in certain areas, because we're gonna make some blooms here in a minute. A what? A shirt on, a mod shirt, ma'am. I gotta wake her up. Look, go get a cup of coffee, put a shot of tequila in it, and let's go, woman. Sheesh, she's slacking on me already. All right, we're getting there. Gonna take a little bit of clean water. Don't you come over here, putty tat. There we go. Starting to get. I am a bloom lover. Just it's just so look at those. Look at those fantastic marks. Look at those fantastic marks. Oop, that was a little much. Stick a drier brush inside the middle of the puddle, not the edge. I want the middle. Unless you want to disturb your edges, and sometimes you don't want blooms. I don't want that mark there either. All right, that's fine. That's doable. Okay. That's because this was still a little bit more wet than that side, but that's okay. We're gonna let that. I don't know if you guys are seeing the marks. Let's go. No, I've got to get to sleep. Woman, go to bed. Fall asleep. Like I said, put me on the cradle, but look at those yummy marks. They may look weird to you, like some sort of, amoeba looking lab grown thing. But they make they can make your watercolors, your images beautiful. How many people over here on YouTube? I'm not seeing how many are here. Probably nobody. Oh no. No, wait, how many here? Hmm. Say. Brenda, speaking of which, yeah, we're playing today. Um, it's been a few months since got into the new house and everything, and trying to get everything settled. So it's time to get back to it. All right, so I'm kind of letting those dry. With your blooms, the more you let them dry on their own, the more they're going to create retain that structure. But if I come in with a heat gun now, when I first make them, that's why you always see me kind of take a break in between doing my blooms and coming in with more color or drying or whatnot, is because I'm giving them a second to create that formation within the paper, within the lines of the paint when it soaks in. It has, yeah, yeah. Now um, it's a struggle, but I gotta get, yeah, I need to get back to it. When you're away from, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but when you're away from your passion, and this is true, if truly my passion, like I would do this, but I could not give it any time, and I was so disgusted the last few months, and I had to concentrate on everything else. I couldn't concentrate on me. I couldn't concentrate on anything else. I had to, you know, we had to get the house settled, and and then the holidays and more house stuff, and it's just first 6 months of buying a house is exhausting. Well, and we had to buy and sell, and yeah, it's been a mess, but you know, and now that I'm relying only on Whatnot, that's part of it too. Is my only income being Whatnot. I have to put a lot. That's where my few hours a day, because my limitations and everything. So I have to kind of. But now that everything's a little more settled, yeah, I can devote I have the time now. I can get back to being myself, hopefully. And that's not going to be that's not saying too much, cuz life changes, and I didn't have time for anybody, you know, with everything going on and then losing the house. It's just been one thing on top. Well, All right, let's blow dry this now. Not to get into my life story here, life goes on. But how are you doing? What's new in your world? How was your holidays? How goes teaching and the little gremlins? Welcome in. Good morning. That knocking, knocking. Oh, that's because it's too cold. Right. You have to hold the cord so it doesn't drive me bonkers. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, good. Oh, everything good there? I mean, It's good. I mean, oh God, you got this. We've had many of us that have been down the sea road, and oh, good. I know you love it. I love kids too. Kids and animals, you know. I think that's what brought a lot of us together is our passion for art and our love for humanity. Yeah. You should have sent me a message, girlfriend. I mean, not that I can do much from here, but positive words are helpful. I haven't been on. I'll be honest. I haven't really been on Facebook in a year and a half actually. I've been now on hold because someone canceled an important test on the. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that radiation though, that's gonna be where you're gonna get real sick, Mama. That's gonna be and that's yeah, the chemo and the radiation, no bueno. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The next is gonna really test your will, regardless of regardless of which route you go down, or both for that matter. Yeah, but you stay close to your family. You stay close to your friends. The ones that are willing to fully be there and support you. Yeah, because I mean, I, I don't know what I wouldn't have done without you and the girls over there on YouTube. Oh, and they're all doing good. I don't know if you talked or seen them, but I know they're more active, like on Facebook and Instagram, than I have been in the last year and a half. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, honey, I'm sorry to hear that. I know it's rough, and I know this is probably a stupid question, but um, no medical leave, no, um, yeah, I've been there. Me and you've been there, Vicky. That's why I told her the next is gonna test your will. Nothing, nothing is like it. I'm doing a full dry at this point because I want to retain those bloom marks on the paper. If I go in too early with your wet brush and paint, you're gonna totally um, obliterate those lines, and I want to keep those. If you're wondering why I'm drying so much or for so long, because your paper needs to be totally dry. You also don't want to overwet your paper too much. You don't want to peel it. and you'll see it start to flatten out as it grows. Um, my picture. Oh, I am so. Oh God. Hey, Island girl. Well, be prepared to have to take days off. I'm just telling you that. I'm just. There's going to be days that you're not going to be. That it's going to be really hard to get out of bed. But be okay with yourself. Be okay with that. Cancer is no joke, man. Yeah. Yes. And the fact that they got, they found it early, and that they're not thinking they're gonna have to do it as strong for you as some cancers, then you might be okay, and you might not have maybe such a strong day hard days as Big C and I did. I mean, I didn't go for cancer, but I'm autoimmune, so I was on I don't know if you remember, but I was on chemo all last year. Oh, that's so good that they caught it early, honey. Yeah, then you have really good odds with prognosis number one, remission, and not having to have as strong as chemo as yeah, because there were days that I could not even lift my head off the pillow. So cotton takes a minute to dry, y'all. Me too. Yep, yep. My diet's a mess up. I can't eat anything. And then I have to eat some things like when I'm sick, because with the autoimmune, and I'm taking the other chemo drugs and that. So like I still have days where I can't eat. But yet I'm sick, and I need, I take iron pills and I take vitamins, but there's when I've had my sick days where I went through the chemo and now and stuff. Yeah, I need that iron. I need that red meat, but how can you eat red meat when you can't eat? Yeah, it's an amazing struggle. It's an amazing struggle. Almost there. Yeah, and then every orifice thinks it needs to expel everything all at the same time too. Be prepared for that. Not to get graphic, but it's true. It's like the flu, like took its vitamins, and is on steroids at the same time. Okay, it is no bueno. I think that's one of the worst parts. Like No, because the migraines. I know I can't even like my vision gets all like it's just no fun. Okay, no matter how you slice it. Oh, almost there. Almost there. I don't know what I'm doing with this hot mess. Let's turn it around, maybe see if I see something. This is only the early stage, so there's that. Almost dry. Almost dry. Um, we see anything? Anybody see anything in the you see anything in the blotch? You see a giraffe, you maybe a butterfly, flower. Come on, Dixie, you're always my partner in crime, and what do we see? Where on YouTube not showing me how many people are in my room. Here. Usually it tells me. Oh wait, didn't I have it down? Oh, there's 5 people watching. Okay, here we go. Don't be shy. Come down to the clouds and say hello, everyone. The TARDIS. Let's see. We used M-grams cobalt. We used mission gold cerulean, and we used moon gold from Daniel Smith. Don't start with the yard is flying through the TARDIS. Oh Lord. Almost, almost, almost. Come on, baby. You're almost there. Almost. Almost there. Oop, I gotta get some fruit snacks. I oh you goes on YouTube. I recently picked up like I can't eat a lot of crap, right? So like I needed a snack. I needed a vice. But that's something that wasn't a crazy expensive. So I turned to fruit snacks. It's funny. I can see a dragonfly, but I see this part as like an ant or bee booty or something. That or it's a bowling pin. Ooh, bowling pin through a bowling ball through the bowling pin. Welcome in. We're seeing crazy things. Where are we at? Are we dry? No, not quite. Come on, baby. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Let's see. I have a electric couple. Not remember tape your tape. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Remember to check your tape. You can see a couple spots I did not glue down. Did not see the say it's nice and hot. You see it? All right, let's give it a minute to rest. But that's only layer one, so we don't know what's going to happen with layer two. Okay, now this is going to be more of a less whoosh, but you see how vibrant that cerulean, excuse me, is. Now I got the hiccups. I'm going to stop talking for a minute. Real Cindy, are you in any relation to Real Spencer on here on whatnot? Just curious. Probably not, but it could happen. All right. Where do I want to start? Which color? Let's start with, let's, I think, yeah, I'm going to start with the cobalt, I think. Just keep a little bit on. Does get a little bit. Um, okay. And those of you who don't know, I do paint with two brushes. Nope, that's still the wrong ding 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 one. Now we're going to get flowy, and who knows what that's going to happen. Do I want to go, maybe I want to go streaks. Maybe I want to turn it sideways. Move my palette over there for a second. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we're just gonna do it this way. Oh, but then I'll have, okay, let's do it vertical and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Don't be shy. Um, I'm just gonna, I probably didn't want that much, but that's okay. Gonna, and then I'm gonna drop in. I don't know what I'm making, but again, that's why it's intuitive. Probably gonna end up with a blob, but that's okay. Do I like what's happening there? I don't know. It's all a crapshoot. Probably could have went in with my smaller brush, but I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna go with it and see what happens. Now I'm kind of going in with a really direct, dark version of that moon glow. I'm not watering it down too much. I don't know if I want to mess with the shape. I don't know what it is yet, but I kind of like it. Now I'm gonna take the darker blue, the cerulean with the cobalt, and mix those together. I like that color. It's like a milkier version. It's fine. Just don't want to have a mess, which these colors are, because they're more, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for, Shauna? Sorry, brain's not working. All right, now I like this. I think I'm gonna turn it like this. And I'm gonna find my, see what everybody's saying. A whole lot of nothing. Y'all don't be shy now. Look. Kim, hi, honey. Love to you. Love to my Vixie. I think I forgot to give love to Vix. I'm sorry. Extra big love and hugs to my Vixie. How you doing, babes? How was your holidays? Happy New Year. All right. I'm thinking, since we've let it sit for a second, um, do I want to just do, I think I want to just do blooms again. Let's see what happens. Well, didn't land in the right spot, so let's be a little more strategic, hey? I was quiet and peaceful, which is a good thing. I guess it kind of needed that. You know, sometimes you just need that. Let's see. Um, no, it needs some disturbance. Needs some disturbance. I need some disturbance here. Let me see. I'm on the Goon screen. I just don't want to mess up that bloom too much. Okay. Didn't get as much movement as I like. This is a Tim Holtz dropper. Wow. And you can get it to where it just drops instead of a spray if I can do it, but my hand is not working, so we're just gonna spray it. Just gonna spray it. Whatever happens, happens. No crying in watercolor. And I'm just getting jiggy with it, making a little bit of a mess. So if you guys are sleeping, it's time to wake up. I'm just saying. Oh, I like that. See, I like that. That was too much. See why I wanted the just the spray. I love that. I don't want to I don't want to disturb that nonsense, whatever that's going to be. I don't know, but we're just going to see. That's how we do that. I'll just go on the paper. No, I'm going to clean it up, but I just wanted to have a little fun. So we just come in here, leave a little bit of it maybe. I don't know what it is yet. I just don't want to disturb that. And okay, as long as ooh, I kept a lot of my lines there. Okay. Turn it back over to our little fly booty over here. No worries, just wrangling my unfinished projects. Someone ask. Yay, Vixie's is gonna join me. You see a butterfly? Yeah, we were saying. Well, I said a bird, and he said, or she said a butterfly. Um, or so. What was it? Yeah, it was a butterfly, wasn't it? Or was it a dragonfly, Vixie? It might have been a dragonfly, actually. But we were kind of on that path, but we don't know where it's going yet. I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna create some more blooms, but we got to give it a second. See, watercolor sometimes can take patience. I don't want to come in here and start disturbing this paint. I'm gonna give it a minute to kind of dry a little bit, so then we can add our blooms. Dragonfly, yeah. See, yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't hallucinating. Let me see what they're talking about on Whatnot. Hello, Maze Flower and Susie. Good morning. We're doing an art show today. No sale. Tips are always welcome. Okay. And don't run, walk safely, please. All right, Vixie, it's up to you to keep me uh, entertained while you're cleaning off your desk. Let's see. How wet are we still? Okay, we're still a little bit wet over there. A little bit too wet. We want to be wet, but we don't want to be too wet. See, and I love what's happening with like this and all the little marks and little lines and Hi, Odins. Yeah, you sitting over there in mommy's sweater. Of course you are. You could lay on my sweater, but maybe, not having a bath on my sweater, cat dandruff is not necessarily something mommy wants to uh yeah, Odin. I lost it. I kept some of it, but that's okay. We're we're getting there to where it can splatter. Don't let them go. Why are you letting them go? Use them. What have you been up to? What have you been crafting on? 2 scoops. Welcome in. Good morning, everyone. We're not doing a sale today. I may sell this if I get finished with it. Um, and if I like it, right, Vixie, I have to like it. Just gonna let that go there now. I'm gonna come in with clean water again. I know you think it's a hot mess, but it will turn into something. Yeah, right. Making sure I stay warm. Yeah. It's still it was still too wet over there. As long as I don't mess up those 2 lines, I'm good. And that bit over there and whatever's happening here is fantastic. All right, let that sit for a second now. I went in too soon. lately. Oh, December for the holidays. Oh, well, so see, you're done. You finished those projects then, right? Let that sit for a second. Try that up. How small is too small to keep? That's right. That's right. That's what we got going on. It's always the struggle. But you can cut those itty bitty, and I know sometimes you need corners, but you really could let those little triangular pieces go. Just keep the ones that got the wonky edges because those are fun to play with. We're watching paint dry, literally. We're not going to leave it there. I just want to get it to where I can get some blooms in. So I'm letting that dry a little bit. Um, I love what's going on there. I don't know what it's going to take because watercolor always changes as it dries. Not. Oh, you're not finished. I had to stop because I had water. Oh yeah, you were telling me about that. So trying to play catch up. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, no, you told me about you're having more water damage issues, or it's from before when you were telling me? Because you were telling me like when we talked like 4 months ago that you were having water issues, or 6 months ago, or whatever. I don't remember, something like that. All right, where are we at in this drying process? All right, let's get some clean water now and see if we can. And then I think I'm gonna drop in some of this color places. Sometimes it's those little marks that can really make a difference. I forgot I cracked this nail. Yes, I gotta file this. It's driving me crazy. Okay, let's get some of this. Yeah, those lines are there to stay now, which is why if you dry in between, you'll keep your layers. Don't ask me what this is besides right now a hot mess, which is okay. It had a leak, then they replaced the tube thing. Ceiling is still. Oh, girlfriend, I hear ya. Yeah. Okay, I thought you were just saying you had more. Um, let me see where this is. Stand up here so I can see. I don't know what I'm doing just with this just yet, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get there, promise, maybe. And if we don't like it in the end, we move on to a different one. That's the name of the game. It's only paper. It's only a little bit of our time that you can't get back. But what else are you gonna do with that 5 minutes? Well, in this case, a couple hours. But watercolor can be done quickly if you are, uh, you know, a simplistic direct line kind of painter, then you might get things done. I like to watch my read the tea leaves, watch the paper talk to me. Paper, the paint, the water, it all talks to me. Sometimes it grumbles at me and it don't work out, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You know what? Darkening these spots because I want nice darkness there in some spots. I don't know why. But again, I'm all intuitive, so it's whatever the paint tells me to do. And the shadows and the darkness. Probably going to end up with a B or something. Could be a highway too, or a parking lot. I mean, realistically, this could be like an airport or something. And that's the parking lot, it's the airport parking lot. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Don't be shy. Kim, you're quiet. All right. Let's dry this hot mess and see what we have besides a hot mess. Let's salvage it. I like a lot of my lines, a lot of my swishes, a lot of my runs. So, come on. So I'm already unpacking myself. Welcome in. Good morning. Oh, I should put in my shop. So it comes a big purchase. I'm gonna do a buy me a coffee. I forgot about that. Let's see here. Oh, I gotta ship those out too. Let's see here. Let me bring in import some inventory. Okay, babe. Hold on, guys. I gotta go get my other charger. One moment. Put this in here. Where's the something's in my charger cord? What the heck? Didn't move it, did I? What the flip do you do? Okay, you know what? Oh, I can use this one. Never mind. Never mind. All right, I got my charger now. Okay. All right. And now I think I'm fully ready. All right, back to drying. I was all situated, then I had to get over and go get that cord. Well, welcome in, guys. Good morning. There's now also a bee or wasp. That's what I was seeing initially, right here. And then I think you had already stepped away when I was saying that we're either, I, it was telling me to put some marks there. So I put some marks there and I said it was either going to be a bee or a parking lot. So it could still be either one at this point. Oops. Sorry about that. And again, as before you go to your next layer, you got to let it fully dry again, because either you're going to decide you either want to do some other kind of work on top of it, such as colored pencil or pen or whatever, or pencil or whatever. Um, but you got to have it fully dry before you go in, because you don't want to overwork the paper. So we have winged creatures today. Apparently, I think. I don't know. We'll see. I'm seeing it, Joe. Chris, my love, happy New Year. Yeah, I didn't want to text you guys when I came out. It was so early in the morning. I figured you guys might find me a little bit. And I got to going and figure, oh, well, how you doing, love? How's the fam? I know. Well, hello. Narupa? Narupa? Uh, Niru? 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 Narupa? Let me know if I'm probably butchering that. I apologize. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Narupa. Okay, yay! I usually chop things up really well, so I'm surprised. Narupa. Okay, welcome in. Glad to have you. We're just doing a little bit of play. See if we can make something out of this hot mess. Oh, that's no fun, but that's good that you guys are doing well. We haven't decided if this is if we see a bee or a wasp or if this is the parking lot. I'm gonna move my chair in. I'm not gonna be doing nothing if I'm not sitting right. I'm telling you, gotta be comfortable. Yeah, it does. I know, I know. Well, I had you guys pick the color, so Vix automatically went to the teal, because that's Vixie. Um, and so then another person had and I am dual streaming between whatnot and here. Oh, you can see the little icon. Um, then somebody from YouTube suggested the cerulean, so I went with that, and then I chose moon glow. And now we're just at the drying phase. 2 layers in. I knew I was gonna touch that light a few times today. Sorry about that. Try not to hit it, but where I got the heat gun, the camera, the lighting, it all has to be on this one side, and then the other thing on the. It's just the way it's working out, peeps. So if I hit it, I'm sorry. What are you up to today on this fine Saturday? We have lots of rain here today. Well, like slushy, snowy rain, kind of, yeah. Well, the Grands are down in Florida, but I'm hoping to plan a trip in the next few months to go down to see them. And one of my friends down there. Um, so it's quiet here. Um, and now that it's, 6 months post house and all that, to finally get back to, to me. Things change you, and life life has a way of taking you away from things. Just, just I just couldn't do it, and I desperately needed it, but I just did not have the time. It's almost dry. We're almost there. You can see it. You can see the light. But Andy's doing good. He's still working for the same job, but he's thinking about looking to getting into a union job because they make more money. Yeah, I'm still sick and sick, but then they took away my my um, my disability. So, but now I'm back on Medicaid. So I was off my medicine, but when you're on Medicaid, you only get so much coverage, right? So, uh, but I'm hoping everything gets back into almost there. It's like there. It's like almost there. Well, while it finishes drying, let's see what we see let's read the tea leaves and see what we see. If I want to put any more paint or if I want to bring down here a little bit so I can, well, here, let me put it up like that too. So you guys can't see it. Um, you can see it in the camera here. That's always helpful. I do see insects. Now I see insects and I see some sort of portal thing or something there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Um, all right, let's turn it this way. Yeah, could do like maybe a pile of leaves and the ant crawling on it. Told you the tortoise was here. Right? Oh, uh, maybe it's ants or bees, and we're looking at it from inside the hive, and that's the outside of the hive. They're crawling to go out. Or a bee landing on the flower could do that too. I still so see a bee here or some sort of insect. And if we do it that, well, let me turn it one more way. One more way. Oh, this is how I had it in the beginning. Okay, so it's gonna have to go vertical if we do that. Um, and then I just gotta decide what I want to do around it because that's gonna dictate the next move. Do I want to go in? I think this would benefit from colored pencil. Um, also benefit from uh negative painting as well. Well, more negative painting, I should say. Um, yeah, I don't want to do pen or graphite pencils. I knew you were gonna love. Yeah, I love my pencils. It's like I was so to be honest, I was experimenting with, I was testing out whatnot for streaming. Like I know I did it once before, but Watercolor was different. So I was testing out a couple days on here to see how it was, how the watercolor was going to play and everything. And we painted something, and I was so mad because I wanted to use my colored pencils. I'm addicted to them. I love them. And using them on watercolor is just, I just love it. But I was mad because I couldn't find my pencil sharpeners. I had two or three of them. The kids must have got a hold of everyone. So yesterday, no, what's today, Saturday. So Thursday I had to get on the horn with Amazon and order a new pencil sharpener. So now that I got it, I want to use my pencils. But um, yeah, I think this would be fabulous with colored pencil on it. Okay, it's not quite dry enough, so let me finish drying it. While we're drying it, we gotta decide, do I want to Do I want to go, or do I want to do leaves or flowers or a tree branch with flowers or leaves? Do we want to do like inside the hive? I don't no, I don't think I want to do inside the hive. I think I want to stick with outside. And I do want to stick with it on something, looking at something. So a leaf or leaves or flowers, something like that. Um, maybe both. Maybe just kind of. Maybe I'll just go with it. I think that's what I'll do. I just kind of go with it. I'll pick out whatever colors I'm gonna use. Definitely need a neutral. Probably a green. Unless I go. I stick with the blue and do all not uniform, what's the word, sorry, fibro brain. um, do I go with a little bit of contrasting with the same colors, um or do I bring in just some opposite colors with shading with the original colors? I don't know yet. Definitely gonna bring in a dark, a neutral if I don't bring in a green. Maybe a green and a neutral and a dark. Maybe not the dark and just the neutral. I think I'll start with just the neutral instead of the dark and see where that leads me. So I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. Not really green in any of the pigment colors. Not that when coming with colored pencils that really makes a difference. I mean, color pencils changes the whole landscape of things. Um, Thank you, Kim. Do we want to say totally with the blues, or do we want to travel outside a little bit? Because if I go outside a little bit, I'm only going to bring in a neutral and a green, probably, or maybe a yellow and a neutral, since I'll have be working with the blues. Maybe that's what I'll do. Bring in a little brightness. Yeah, travel out. Okay. All right. That's what we're gonna do. Waiting for a couple more spots to go down. You got to make sure your paper is completely dry before you go in with colored pencils. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry, I'm not seeing people come in. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Over there and over here in whatnot land. They're all sleeping. These y'all are talking. Yeah, we'll go with the yellow and a neutral. Okay. Let me get my pencils here. What the heck? Trying to unplug shit. All right. Oh, and I almost had because I downsized, right? So when I was track practicing with whatnot the other day, I'm like, I couldn't find my pencil case. I'm like, where the effing H is my pencil case? I was like, I'm gonna be very upset because, and then I'm looking in every cubby hole. I went to bed all while I'm on camera, and then went into the bedroom and didn't find it there. I'm like, where is it? And I found it, but I was like, "Oh my god!" I couldn't find my pencil sharpener, couldn't find my pencils. I was a hot I bet your whatnot sales were good over the holidays. Yeah, they were pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's been. I would say that I'm pretty steady. Um, but uh, with how I'm doing it now and the time frames I'm streaming, um, sales have been better. So I'm they're growing. My clientele is growing, so that's good. Um, it's still I'm still a little lowly person on the totem pole, but um, I know a lot of the big people over here now, in terms of the big um, sellers and stuff, and I know a lot of people because I've been here now a while, and I interact with a lot of people, so like everybody knows me. Well, maybe not everybody. All right, let's. This is dry enough. Pick pencil, Shauna. Stop talking. All right. Definitely need. Uh-oh, what the heck did I do here? Uh-oh. It broke it. It did. Are these mine? Oh yeah. I went and I colored them all because I'm a little OCD that way. Um, I think um okay, for my neutral, I think I want to go with Caput Mortem. I know I naturally gravitate to that color, but it's one of my fab faves, okay? Or my fab fives or whatever. I think this should be it right here. Yeah. So we're gonna go with that one. And then, and that's this one right here. It's kind of, let me bring it up so you can see it. It's kind of like a really beautiful purpley brown. Um, then for our dark, maybe just Payne's Gray. Because it's not as, I don't like black. I could go dark sepia too. I mean, because we got gray naturally happening here. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. Let me see. Okay, so it's between those two colors right there. I'm thinking I like the Payne's Gray. Which one do you guys like? See what you guys say. YouTube is a few seconds uh, behind whatnot. Wait for it to catch up. See what y'all think. Um, we got a brown and sepia. The sepia is going to bring in more brown, so I think I want to go with the Payne's Gray because that'll stick with the gray color we got going on here. Um, thing is it should be one of this one right here. Yeah. Um, and then for my yellow, I don't want to go too bonkers. You don't want to go like, I don't want to go like lemon, okay? But you want to go too orange either. What about, what about green gold, you guys? That one right there. It's not as vibrant as like the goldens. It's a little deeper, but it's not as lemony either. I think I like that. see. Yeah, okay. Green gold. That's what we're doing. Find it. Should be. No, that's Naples. No. Oh, maybe it's in over here because yeah, it's a green color. Okay, so we'll go with that. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm loving that combination so far. Okay, a little bit of yellow, Payne's gray. We do need a brighter blue. Um, uh, I think I'm gonna go with the light cobalt turquoise. Oh, that might be well. That might. Oh no, that'll be fine. Okay, that's good. Um, so we got our neutral, our yellow, a couple, the dark, the one blue. Do I want to bring in another blue to match cerulean? I don't. Maybe. Let's. I want to have it on standby. Um. Yeah, I think bluish turquoise. I think is the closest to cerulean. Um, let's see. Let's find that. There's turquoise. What is it? 149. Shauna, 149. Hold on. Can't see. Hold on. 149. All right. That's good. We're gonna stick with those colors. No more. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah, definitely green gold. I think it'll be beautiful on here. Pencil sharpener, speaking of it. Where's my pencil case? Just oh here. Oh, this is gonna be a great combo, I think, you guys. See, I got my new Stedler. That one they lost originally, and that was the one that they weren't supposed to touch at all, and they lost my Stedler first. And then I had two other ones, but they must have lost those as well. I am gonna turn the camera a little bit like, or turn the. Let's see, can I turn you guys? Yeah, because I need to sit like this and let me see let me move you guys a little bit closer to me. There we go. There we go. There we go. A little bit, that's a little bit better. Oops. Get it back right. There we go. Without letting it move. Okay, now and then you're gonna probably see me um what do you call it? Turn this thing around as needed. That's why it's on a turntable, kind of. Well, it's not a turntable. It's actually this is a board to uh one of those three-tier carts. Um, but the way it sits, it doesn't sit. It's got a little bit of a groove there, so it's perfect for this. It comes a square turntable. Um, all right. Make sure all your pencils are nice and sharp before you start. What do I feel like I'm missing? Oh, no, nope, nope. Get out of here. Mama's paints are over there. You can't be. You know betters. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something, but whatever. I'm just gonna go with it. um, Nice and sharp. That one's not nice and sharp. This- Oh, that one should too. I haven't used those two yet. Okay. Oh, not really supposed to do it that way. Supposed to turn the sharpener, not turn the pencil. Okay. All right. Now, where to start? Um, Color do I want my, well, the ground is going to be the brown. Um, we want to start with him on, let's see, let me come in with a little bit of the blue here and see where we're going to kind of block him off here. He's not gonna be yellow now. He'll be a yellowish, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what we do with him. Um, but let's see okay, this is his big old body. And then got his like there, the cut off no neck, and then what? Like a head here. Or no, like a length of a body. Yeah, like the little round part, and then the little kind of like, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Do I want to start with him? I should start with him because he's the main topic. Okay, but I don't know because I want to bring in. Hmm, all right, I guess I'll start with. I guess I'll start with these. Start here. Um, yeah, we'll start here. Let's see where I can. What you guys talked about a whole lot of nothing. Get some to drink. Good morning, everyone. I see some faces up in the whatnot clouds. All right. Um, I don't know how big I want him. Why are you on my paint pal? Get off! Hello? Why are you up here? Go right there. Can't be up here on my paint palette or anything. You know that, Odin. No, you can't be up there either. Nope. No. Let's try and jump up here on the computer. No. Don't disturb me, kid. I'm trying to draw an ant. See who just came in. Channel Mar, welcome in. Good morning. I see some faces up in the clouds. Don't be shy. Let's see. Okay, he is. Let's start with the head. Hey, he's got. Wait a minute. Which way do I want to do it? Let's. Okay, just making sure. Mm, I don't know what kind of bug this is going to be, but hey. Oh, let me bring you guys down a little bit more too. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, you guys probably can't even see my marks. Let me lower the camera just a little bit so you guys can um, see a bit more. Okay. Oh, no, I gotta bring you guys even closer. I know you're like, whatever. Okay, this is a bit better. Um, it's kind of now there's like a weird mark there that's kind of throwing me off. I um Actually, I probably let me start with the darker blue. I gotta turn it this way. Ah, no fight. What are you guys doing? Get down. I shouldn't be doing that. Break your legs if you do that. Oh my God, these cats are gonna drive. I don't know what the heck's up with them. I don't know. You guys are so quiet. And these marks are probably gonna be really light. You can see a little bit, I know, but you'll see more as I get more into it. I'm just kind of blocking in this weird ant bug thing. Mhm. Mhm. See, he's more pointing that way. I kind of wanted him to go that way, but well, I mean, I could do a little head pointing in that direction, but I think that would be weird, kind of, sort of, maybe. If I did that though, that could make that an eye. Let's, you know what? He's my bug. I don't care. He's my bug. It's my bug. I don't care. He's gonna be a whatever bug. Okay? And if he looks wonky, then he looks wonky. No. Oops. Shit. Did I just break my pencil? No. Where am and it's gonna look wonky at first because that's just how Shauna does. He's coming. And I guess that's it. I guess he's a wonky little bug. He is a wonky. He's a wonky guy. No, Shadow, you cannot move this. Move everything. I just moved the other thing already. You can be up there, but now just let me move this. Anybody wants the animal? Yeah, right, big boy. And he's just looking at me like, what? What'd they do? Oh, my bug looks wonky, but you know what? I don't care. He's a wonky little guy. I think I end up I don't think I like that big of a head on him. S- I think I might bring his head in a little bit more. I mean, I know this looks like a head, but it really isn't. Because ants, they have, they have and then even butterflies have that. What do you want, sir? Putty tat. I was gonna let y'all see him, but he's already done and off. Already done and off. Let me see who's out there. Hey, Betsy. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Shauna is trying to decide how weird of a bug she wants it. And we have Fluff in the camera. Hi, Shadow. Look at my fluffy tail. Look at my little fluffy tail boy. You gonna come over here? You gonna come over here? No, you're gonna come over there. Okay, yeah. All right, go on. Yep, go on. Yep. Okay. Lay down. And no, come on now. I'm streaming. You can't be up here, sir. I gotta be able to read the. Oh, I'm not getting anywhere. You guys are distracting me. I don't think I want the head that big, but then I don't want him to look too wonky. You know what? Okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, you guys don't know from YouTube my bug obsession. Oh, what? Anyway, all right, let's start with the lighter color and then we'll come in and um actually no, let me start with because I'm yeah, let me start with the gray. Just a little bit again to block in my lines a little bit more. Give him a little bit more outline. He's got a big old body, man. he's a big o he's a big old beetle bug or something. He does. He's got a big old body. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now we start. I'm just gonna start at the edges a little bit. Put in some shadows. And I'm gonna get into the zone for those of you on Whatnot. I'm gonna definitely bring in blue on him, but probably gonna bring in some of the green gold too, and highlight areas. So we'll get that reflection, like, of the colors in the painting. I don't know, if you guys aren't close enough, you let me know. Think you are, but you know. Start lighter and work your way darker. You don't want to go in too hard. It's hard to take color pencil away once it's down. Darken up his little butt there. Oh, you guys are so quiet. I'm liking that so far. So far, so good. I think. Maybe. Bring in a little bit of the darker blue, just a little bit. Make sure I'm not missing chat. Mm. Guys, making me paint a bug. And I may drop the pencils several times because my hands aren't coordinated anymore. I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. Thinking I might have to bring in an even darker color, but we'll see. Where was I? We'll see, because once I do the background, that it's gonna change the landscape of everything. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? What are you doing? Drive by kitty. No, you can't be up there right now. I know you want to, but you can't. Kitty drive by. Oh gosh. You guys are so quiet. Look, what's the rule? Y'all gotta entertain me. I bring the I, I bring the goods, you guys bring the entertainment. Wasn't that the deal we made? You guys are not keeping your end of the bargain. Nope, that's Shadow. That's his brother from the same litter. Remember, 'cause my son had the brother. He originally had both, but then he had brought me Odin, and he kept Shadow. He is. He is. They're both huge. They're over 15 pounds. And he is a fluff ball, just like your white one. Crazy. They got they have to have Maine Coon cat in them because they're large and in charge. They're very strong. Um, and you don't want to wrangle with them when they're fighting. We have to get after them because they will hurt each other. They've got big huge paws and they know how to use them. Um, yeah, they're big boys. I love them. They're my babies. Um, yeah, there's my babies. There's my babies. Okay, I'm gonna cover it all. Let me see. Okay, I think I'm liking that. And the thing to keep in mind with colored pencils is the way they tint. So light over dark will lighten it up, and dark over light will darken it up. So keep that in mind when you're choosing shading. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 I like it. Okay, let me look at the bug from this angle now. Oh, that, but that was colored pencil on the paper. Make sure that you don't have particles on your paper because you smudge them, you might be an unhappy camper. Okay. The head. Oh, well, let's I don't know what color I want the eyes yet. but let's do the head. Now this time I'm going to start in lighter and work my way up, darker. I don't want the head to be too dark, and I want to kind of give it some shading more in one area. I want it to be darker in some areas than not. No, I didn't come out enough. I'm gonna ombre his head basically. Jenny, Sissy Pooh, hi, honey. Good morning. Love you. How was your New Year's? Let's see. It was very nice and quiet. Me and Tig slept. Oh, good. Yeah, it was quiet here too. What did I do? Did I art at all? Oh yeah, I did. I started another painting, but I haven't done any work on I because I was gonna do colored pencils and I couldn't. Um, yeah. To leave its mark, right? You don't wanna overwork your color pencils because you can make them bloom, and it's not necessarily always a wanted um, aesthetic to your work. Yes, there are colors, my friend. There are colors, Sissy Pooh. Of course you do. Mm, that's okay. We'll just widen it up a little bit. Didn't want to go out that far, but Mm, 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 mm. Okay, I like it that. Um, I'm using my favorite polychromos. Yeah, that's but these ones, my faves. I got my other ones too. My other faves, the one that Chris bought me. I don't know where those are at though. Those are here somewhere too. Of course, I have both, but this is the ones I got out. Where's one? Oh, nice. Yes. Yeah, which one was it that you bought me, Chris? Was it you bought me these? The polys? Or no, you bought me these. The Lyra, my other favorite. But I'm not using these today. That's the one Chris bought me. I remember now. Yeah. I love you, my girls. So good to see you guys. All right, let's see what's going on. I am dual but nobody's on whatnot. They're just not talking to me whatsoever. There's nobody. You know, they're all off. Nobody's awake yet on the West Coast, except for you guys, thank goodness. So I'm making well, it looks kind of like a turd right now, but we're making some sort of animal thing, insect, bug thing. He's even gonna have beady little eyes. Yep. You well, at first, I wasn't sure if it was gonna be a bug or a parking lot. They kept seeing a bug, and at first I just had this shape here, and I was like, oh, I could see that being a bug's body. We had some paint out there, and then I did my second layer, and then I was like, oh, okay, we're just gonna go with the bug because all right, let's leave the bug a minute. Let's start working on let me move these before I make a mess. I had these moved, and then I had to show Sissy Pooh my pencils. Um, the thing is, I haven't decided what is that a hair? Oh, that's hair, cat hair, cat hair. I like this style of painting. It's the same one, babe. It's the same I always do. Splash some paint on a piece of paper and call it done. It's professional. It's the it's one of the necessary techniques in your toolbox. How to splash color and call it done. Welcome in, Grammy. Good morning. Good afternoon. Okay, we're gonna. Thing is I think I want to do. Do I want to do leaves or leaves and flowers? Uh, this spot I see a flower because of that center there. But it could be a hole in a leaf too. Um, cat hair here. Yeah, exactly, Vix. It's a never ending. It's one of my nemesis. That's right. Freewheeling and fun splashing around going on around here. It's how we roll. Anna Drake. Good morning, lovey. How you doing? What's new and exciting? Happy Saturday to you. I'm making a bug. We're still in the early stages, obviously, but we got the outline of our bug, you know. And he's not fully done yet. Just kind of blocked him in. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to just do leaves or leaves and flowers? So I'm turning it around to see what I want to do. I think I want to do at least 3 flowers and then maybe just the rest leaves. And make them like simple flowers, maybe. Like maybe um just like five, maybe some simple 5 petal flowers, maybe with some turned petals. This looks like a petal here with it kind of turned there. Um, yeah, yeah. Well, Shauna, I'm a negative watercolor painter. So, if I don't go turn to my pencils or that afterwards, then I'm negative painting and everything. So we got our splashes done, and he ended up just popping up out of nowhere. So we're just kind of going with it. I am a read the tea leaves kind of artist when I paint. I like the paint to tell me what it wants to be. All intuitive. Oh, I need to put some chapstick on. And I'm dual streaming too, so I'm over on YouTube as well. Let's see. Vic says, or you can see this as free natural textures. Exactly, exactly. And you know me, I'm all about that texture, man. It's one of my. It's why I love my granulating colors. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 3 flowers and the rest leaves, and they're gonna be simple little flowers because he's a big old bug and he could eat those flowers. Um, yeah, I'm gonna turn a flower looking that way. We'll have this one here, and then I'll do one up there somewhere, and then we'll fill it in with leaves, and then we'll complete our body, our buggy, and we're good. Actually, I think that's an antenna there. It's a perfect like location. Um, oh, no wonder why I can't see the other people. I was thinking of the parallel universe. Yeah, I turned the camera on. I said I did a couple tests this week with just whatnot to make sure everything was still up and running. Did a couple small painting sessions, and I'm like, okay, it's all working. Let's go. Okay, so and then let's see. I think since I want to go the neutral, bring in the green gold and the mortem. I'm gonna do that with the leaves and a little bit of the blue. I think I'm gonna do the flower in the dark. What do you think for contrast? Like yellow. What are those flowers with the with the black centers? They're like yellow with um something kind of like that, but we're gonna make them black with kind of like yellow centers. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because we already had the blue. Yeah, so just gonna get going. I'm gonna start with the main one and kind of block that one in first. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. This is a sale. This is not a sale, it's an art show. But you're welcome to buy me a coffee and sit around, chat with us. Black eyed Susan. Yes, that's it. That's what I'm thinking. Um, have this one out now. I think Black eyed Susan. They have lots of little petals though, don't they? Like they're kind of um like a daisy, or do they have flowy petals? I don't know. I'm gonna make my flowers Kind of like that, but kind of like my thing. I'm gonna do the Shauna thing. It's what I do. Let's block in. What am I feeling with this shape here? Um, um, see what you're talking about. And I am watching chat as much as I can, guys. I'm going back and forth. So yeah, okay, yeah. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna do more like a buttercup flower. Um, yeah, we're gonna do more like a buttercup flower here. I like this one. Let's see. Let's bring this one in a little bit though. And okay, so we're gonna um do I want to go? Yeah, I think I want to. Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way in there, and I'm gonna bring this one out like this. Curve it so it kind of goes under. This one's gonna be kind of up, kind of like sitting up. This one's gonna come around it. Um, I don't know. Let's see. What does it look like? Can you? Yeah, you can't really see a whole lot of what I'm doing yet, but don't worry, you will. Um, do I want to do a multi-layer? No. Stick with the plan, Shauna. Stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. That one's uh maybe that one's up too. Yeah. And then this one's out there. That. Um, and then we'll cap it off here. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Yeah. Okay. I know you can't really see it yet, but you see a kitty. Oh, you mean kitty drive by? Yeah. Their his little fluffy tail. Or are you talking about actually in the painting? Sorry, and YouTube has got a slight delay from whatnot, so I do gotta sometimes wait for responses. All right. Um, yeah, yeah. Um, Um, I'm liking the I think I am liking the dark. I was a little hesitant to go um dark on the flower, but I think that's where I'm gonna go. See, you guys are talking about anything? No, no, nobody's talking about nothing. Make sure I'm not going off. Sorry. Am I liking that? Oh God, I have to do it now. Think I'm gonna like it. Think I'm gonna like it. No guarantees. I'm just not sure about this, if this gray is dark enough for me. I mean, it's not overly dark, which I like. I'm just not sure if it's, um, yeah, I guess. I guess. One petal at a time. Colored pencil work does take a bit long. We obviously won't finish this today, but yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Mm. In the painting, huh? Okay. Me- I can tell I'm out of practice a little bit. Let's say a lot of it. Not that I was ever really in practice, I was just getting started really. Well, no. I was a little ways in as far as colored pencils go by this time, but still, I'm just not sure. I think I think it's gonna really pop for me once I start getting into the background a little bit more. Uh, okay, let's see. Um, let's see. Um, kind of scrunched together. This one I didn't quite get the shape I was looking for, but good enough. Um, yeah, I guess. No second guessing now. What's done is done. If you guys have any questions, don't be shy. Yeah, we'll see when I start really darkening up the lines how it's going to be. Um, um, and constantly turn the board to make it comfortable on me. And no matter which way I'm going, I'm not changing the direction with which I'm shading unless I want cross lines. You want to kind of keep it uniform. So easy does it, lightly handed. I'm telling that to myself as much as I'm saying it out loud for you guys. Uh, I know I second guess too much, but this is how my brain works. I want to bloom right there. You don't want to bloom. Make sure I haven't bloomed. Okay. Where's my, oh, dampen that oil where it gets out of hand. These are, no, yeah. I was trying to think if these were my other pencils. Let me see what it looks like. Oh, it's starting to take shape. I don't know what, but it's starting to take shape. uh, I gonna like that, you guys. Let me look at it over here. Oh yeah, so far I kind of like that actually. Now that I look at it, you know, I stand up. See. Yeah, it's starting to come together. Why is the camera crooked though? You guys didn't tell me the camera was crooked. Yeah, I'm liking that. Yeah. Time is it? I need to go lay down for a little while, I think. 12:45. Okay, I'm gonna go for another 15 minutes. Um, and then let's see, what's today? Saturday. So see, I sell on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So maybe Monday. Could be tomorrow. Who knows? I've got some sort of bug up my butt right now. But I'm gonna continue working on this one. Next time you see it, it'll probably look different. Well, it will look different. um, let me see. Yeah, I hate to bring in let's see, let's do a leaf let's do a leaf. I want to start with these two colors, I think. Um Start so you guys can at least see me shade one. What kind of leaves do we want? Maybe pointy leaves. This is so flowy. Um I mean, I might make different kinds of leaves. This is only a 5 by 7 or 7. I don't know. What is it? 6 by 9? 6 by 9. So, you only have so much room, right? But I can get a few different leaves in there. We're only gonna have one bug. I'm gonna leave him have his own little house all by himself. Um, you don't have to fight for attention that way. Um, Trying to see what leaves would look better. I think more like oval leaves, more like, s- you know, because that'll contrast with the with the flowy of the flowers, and I don't want them too rigid, so probably make them a little curvy, maybe. Oh, night, Vixie. Rest well, honey, or go have enjoy your nap. That's where I'm gonna be going. This sick girl needs a. I've been on for a few hours now. There's Renee. You're just coming in late, Mama. I'm just getting ready to log off. Actually, I was gonna stay a few 15 more minutes. It's gonna do one leaf. Let's find the leaf. This flower. This is the bottom of the painting here, and we're looking up. I know, but you could stick around for a few minutes. I'm gonna do a leaf. We've got a bug. I didn't mean to paint a bug. I know. It happened. It just happened. Oh my god. Uh, yeah. We're gonna we'll have a flower here, but not it's gonna be partially open. It's gonna be like pointing this way, so it's gonna be like a half flower. And maybe then instead of another like full flower, maybe like do a bud or something. Oh, now that I thought about that, now I'm afraid to do a leaf. No, I can do a leaf down here. Um, no, I can't really. I need to do a leaf over here. Let's see. Um, oh, let's do. Oh no, let's see. Um, where do I want to put a leaf at? Hmm. Ha 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 ha. Decisions, decisions. I think I'm gonna end up with different leaves, you guys. Like a couple different leaves, which is great because that'll be more natural, right? Um, yeah, maybe more like fall leaves with that I don't know what leaf that is. I gotta figure out what leaf that is. Um, I can't think of the leaf. And it's not done yet. I mean, it's nowhere near done. I came on at what, 11? I mean, I've only been on for a couple hours, but um feeling it. So I've been on for like 3 hours. Time for a break. Um, I gotta see the shape. You guys know how it is. I gotta see it. It's not just a paint, it's reading the tea leaves, as I call it. You know. Here, we'll just put a leaf here. Uh um yeah, we'll just put a leaf there. Let me turn it this way. It'll give me a starting point. Yeah, we'll see what you're talking about. Um, could be more than one bug. Nope. Probably it's only going to be the only one in the hive. I'm not seeing another bug. Only the lonely. um, uh-oh. Why is the computer out? Come on, come back on. Okay, there we go. Um, oh, it's funny. You guys can see the auction items. That's good. But if I ever decide to do an auction where I do both, and maybe if they don't buy it over here, then you guys can buy it over there. God, I hate manual shipping. It'll kill me. I do appreciate Whatnot and all. It's oh, excuse me, sorry, it's catchy. Okay, yeah, I need a break. I don't want to do anything, make the wrong mark because my all eyes are all wonky. Um, they're all bugged out, as I always say. I need to write something on here though, because I need to put these pencils away. Where's my pen? This is what I do. I either write if I already have it off the tape, off the. Oh, let's do a reveal so you guys can see because I can tape it back on here. Is it dry enough? Okay. Let me get the heat gun. I don't want to. We don't want to mess her up this far along. Did that yesterday. Renee, the last painting, it's savable. It doesn't, but there's a little corner from me trying to take it off yesterday. Well, here's how the story went. I'll show it to you. It's not bad. And like I said, the painting's fine. But I was doing this and I wasn't watching. The cat, one of the cats jumped up. I don't even remember who it was now. Hit my arm. It was, yeah, tape ripped because I needed to use the board. I need to use my board. I can't work on additional paintings. 'cause I only have one of these, and I'm like, oh, I need to get, you know, and this is how I normally do it. And normally it's not a problem, but yesterday they wanted attention, just like they were doing this morning. And I was like, oh no, you not. I'm telling you, this is the story of my life. Okay, this is the story of my life. Of course, it's nowhere near finished, but always taking it off the board is the. And now you get a more of an idea of how wonderful it's going to look. The tape is so ugly, but it's so necessary um, for your watercolors. So that's where Matt. Next time you see it, it will look different. I am gonna. Oh, yeah. Let's. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write the numbers. Where's the regular pen, which is what I was looking for? Oh, there it is. Just so you know, you don't want to pick up the wrong color. And it doesn't matter the back. I have a couple Payne's gray in this, so I wanted to make sure I got the right one. What is this? Yeah, just regular Payne's gray. We have bluish turquoise. We have green gold. And we have mortem. Spelling it right would be helpful. All right. So now I can put my crap away. All right, you guys, I need to go lay down for a while. I haven't slept. I slept like an hour, like, I don't know, it was between like 3:30 and 5. And then I slept like an hour yesterday evening. So I'm like, yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in, Renee. You love the bug. Yeah, we will definitely I'll definitely work on this more. And next time you see it, it's hopefully I won't have screwed it up. But at least I'll show you my progress, even if I screw it up. You get to see the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent. How about them apples? All right, guys. Bye, Sissy Pooh. And let's see who's left. Vic's left. Chris is here. Bye, Chris. I love you. And Kim, if you're still here, bye, you guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I don't know, tomorrow, Monday. I don't know. Next time. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, there's nobody on. I want to read. All right. Where's my. Why can't I? Oh, I got to do it here on this. No, it's not. Oh, there it is.